Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here, and welcome to part 2 of DINK Balances the Game. There's not really going to be a whole lot to go over here, there's just like a couple switches here and there that I think we could make. But I just wanted to give my opinions to you guys, and then we can have a talk in the comments section about, you know, the entire cast as opposed to the characters we just went over yesterday. So, first of all, I have the Flash here, as you can see. I have literally never played a single game with him, I don't think. But the changes that I would make to the Flash is I would probably make this like maybe like -5, -6. Just because like the stagger here is just way too strong, I think. Especially for the damage that he gets out of it. I mean, I don't have any problem with it obviously being 7 frame down 1, that's fine. But I think like staggering it, like, and then you have to worry about the overhead. I think that's just a little bit too much. So that's what I would do. I would just make this one maybe -5, -6. This one can stay -2, and then the stagger will be either that one or the overhead. So it's more of a 50-50. I would also make the Flash kick have a little bit more blocks done on it, so it's a little bit truer to the -12. I know a lot of people say, oh, at the highest level people punish it, and that's great, but it is a really difficult punish, especially when you're already looking out for a 50-50 mix-ups. So I don't know. That's really all I would do to the Flash. I think that he'd be fine. Other than that, he doesn't need a damage buff or anything to make those changes to him. So moving on to young Raphael here. Just 2 changes I think that I would make to him. So I think he needs to build trait faster. So I think you could either do something like how Catwoman, while hers kind of, you know, builds up over hits or something like that, or you could do something like Firestorms where his kind of goes over time. Or you could just maybe have that do like 2 size when he does it, and then the meter burn like instantly fills it, because I think that's his thing, is he just like, he's good but he just has trouble getting his trait off. And also his little command grab thing that he does, I think you could probably increase the hitbox on that just a little bit because it's inconsistent on some characters, and I think if you made those changes to him, he'd be good. So let's look at a couple other characters. So Deadshot and Enchantress. This is an interesting one here. So Deadshot, in my opinion, there's probably a few different ways you could make it work. If it were up to me doing it, I would focus on this knee, and I would make the knee +3 on block, and maybe -10 on the regular one, without meter burn. I think this way, it would actually give him some sort of a purpose, so that he would be a little bit more of a rushdown character, so you could like finish a string into that to get like more pressure, and then it's more of your, get your mix-up game going, right? So I think that would give him, and then, you know, he's still got some projectiles and some, you know, anti-zoning type of stuff. Because I think if he just needs a purpose right now, he kind of just sucks at everything. So I think giving him an option for some plus frames to kind of, you know, get some mix-ups and stuff going, I think that'd be an appropriate way to fix him. Enchantress, I don't think she's, like, she struggles for sure in this game. But I don't really know what the answer is. I think maybe just like a damage boost and she'd be alright. Because I mean, she doesn't really get a whole lot for you know, her combos and stuff like that. So without doing any like crazy setups or something like that. I do like her jump 3 though. It's a nice little shout out that I learned. I think it was from Warcraft or something like that. So that was a nice touch. But yeah, I think Enchantress, if you just keep her as is and maybe just give her damage boost on some of her combo starters, I think that would be okay. Okay, so here we have the Joker and Batman. You have to be really careful with the Joker because he does have good setups and stuff. But, you know, one nerf too much and he could be just ridiculous. So I think what I would do is I would put his starting walk speed just quite a bit higher. Like, maybe to like, at least like his level 3. Like, even his level 3 is like a normal character's walk speed. Like, look at that backwards walk speed. And you might be thinking, well, yeah, you know, obviously Joker never wants to walk away from somebody because he can get out his own pretty easy, but he can whiff punish and stuff, right? So if he wants to whiff punish, he can't really like walk backwards or anything, so otherwise he just slows right down. It's just ridiculous. So I think, you know, having that start there and then with the trade up go from there, I don't think that would break him too much, but I think that would give him an option, you know, especially if he's getting zoned out or something like that, you know? And then Batman, I'm on the fence about because, like, he's obviously, like, really solid. He doesn't really have any weaknesses, but I don't think he's really overpowered. I think if I was to change anything on him, I might, like, just, like, have the startup on those little the mechanical bats just be like a little bit slower, just a little bit, so there's some like, because there's some weird things in this game that he can punish that nobody else can, and I think that's just going a little bit too far, but I wouldn't be upset if they didn't touch him at all. And honestly, guys, I think with those changes and the one we talked about yesterday, this game is fine. I think those are everything we need. I was considering maybe like Scarecrow and Black Adam having their traits like inconsistency with the rest of the game, where like, because sometimes they can like kill you and sometimes they can't. So like damage over time, like Black Adam's balls can just knock you out. Nobody likes to get knocked out by some dude's balls, so you know, I would considered that, but I don't think it's necessary. It'd just be like a quality of life kind of thing, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And of course, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it really helps me out, and subscribe because we make new videos every single day. #Bonehawks and all that stuff, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.